Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video we are going through week 4 check-in. Yes, week 4 check-in for December 2023. We are only 3 days, or no, I'm filming this on the 27th, so we still have 4 more days. I mean, the rest of the 27th, but we also have 4 days. But I am excited about going into 2024. I've already posted a couple budget videos during Vlogmas, and I'm going to be scheduling a 2.0 for 2024 budget video for tomorrow because things changed from when I set up my 2024 budget to, you know, a couple days later, and it's things changed. So other things that have happened this week and are still occurring. It is all the end of year bills and things that are due, so like taxes and a bunch of other things. So there's a lot of money moving around and all of that. So let's just say it's a little different, but in some cases, all of the miscellaneous income that I have coming in is basically me transferring money over from savings accounts that I have to cover a lot of the bills. So it looks like I'm getting a lot of income, but it is basically I'm paying myself because I've been putting away the money into my sinking funds to be able to cover these bills at the end of the year. So let's go ahead and get started first with a couple debt payments. And I really try to focus on getting my debt down as low as possible for this month, so that way I can start 2024 a lot better. That 2.0 video that I mentioned that will be posted tomorrow also goes into my debt repayment plan and all of that. And let's just say that I'm going to try my best next year to put as much money into debt so that way I can be debt-free by December. The plan currently has me being debt-free by March of 2025, but I'm going to try my best to do even better than that and get it done by the end of the year of next year, because I'm tired of paying debt. Let's just put it that way. I'm tired. So anyways, starting off with the 3 debts that I paid, because I paid them on 3 different days depending on the money that I had in my accounts and all of that. So on the 21st, we are doing the home security loan, and that was $62.25. Also, nope, on the 22nd, this is business credit card. I did an additional $250, and again on the 26th I realized I had more money coming in, so I did another $250 to the business credit card for debts. Then let's talk about all of the bills that are getting paid, and some of these, the taxes are not technically on here yet because the checks have not cleared the bank yet, but they have been mailed. So on the 21st, we have the home security, and that was $40.15. Also on the 21st, water, and that was $52.73, and Netflix, and this went up $12.98. And again, on the 21st, we had a lot of stuff going on. I transferred some money to my summer bills sinking fund because my actual amount this month is lower than my budgeted amount, so I take the difference between the two and transfer that over, and it was $188.46. I kind of explain the budgeted utilities compared to actual in another video I did for Vlogmas. I will try to leave a card somewhere up here for it, and that just helped me when I was living paycheck to paycheck to be able to cover my bills in the summer are a lot higher. So being able to put away some money into savings, and when the summer comes around and I have higher bills to pull from that, it helps just kind of keep me on a pretty much on a steady basis with what I'm actually paying and everything. So I have a whole video on that as well. And then on the 26th, we had Apple One, or Apple Premiere, whatever it is now, but $40.61, and that one also increased as well. Okay, we had some more business expenses in here, subscriptions. And on the 21st, Tube Buddy, which is for YouTube to kind of help me with analytics and all of that, $28.80. And on the 22nd, Creative Fabrica, which is where I didn't get the clip art for these from there, but when I'm doing my stickers for my paper planning and everything, that is kind of where I get my stuff. I'm going to pull out my planner so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, but I'm going to be hiding some stuff. So like all of this clip art, this one and this one, I got that from Creative Fabrica, and then I just created the rest of the stickers for that. So I do the subscription for that, and I was able to get in and get a very drastic deduction. So $47. Originally it was going to be $348, and I saw where I could get an extra subscription, or basically do something to my subscription, and it was $47. So I was like, that is a good rebate on, you know, almost over $300 of not having, you know, not having to figure out where to pull $300 from. Okay, crafts. On the 26th, I bought, and in that budget 2.0 video that will be posted tomorrow, I have I downloaded from Etsy a, what is it? Debt payment tracker, and that's what this is, $6.77 for that. On the 26th, we have a personal for Madison Reed, my hair color, $34.64. Gifts, Amazon, $27.05, and USPS, $45.60. We're gonna have to move over because these also happened on the 21st. So, Home Depot, I bought dirt to put cat grass seeds in the dirt to make cat grass for my cats. So I needed to buy more soil for that. So that was $16.18. I also bought painter's tape while I was there. It was on an end cap as I was walking by, and it's just like, oh, grab this, because I ran out of one roll. And then we also have the plumber, and I don't have it here. I had to get a new toilet, $710. Not what I was planning right before Christmas, but I gifted myself a new toilet for Christmas. Unexpectedly gifted myself a new toilet. And that is for the hall toilet. It basically, it was a 46-year-old toilet, so it definitely had a good long life. But basically what happened is it no longer swirled around and then took a long time to drain. And the plumber basically said that the holes at the top of the toilet and the rim were all blocked up with stuff, and there's no way to fix it. So I got a new toilet. Okay, Duolingo renewed, $90.92. This is like the ultimate yearly thing, whatever it is. And then I had another miscellaneous. I pulled up my 2024 astrology, numerology, and Chinese New Year astrology type things. So I always do that around this time of the year and read them all. And I don't live my life by them, but it is interesting to kind of look back and say, what did happen during these times and how was it affected, and, you know, all of that type of stuff. So very interesting. I do not have my no spend stickers available right now, so they're somewhere on my desk. I just don't know where on my desk. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the track-in for groceries. My mom was here, so she paid for groceries, so I still have $10.74 remaining. I removed some gifts, or not removed, but I have some more gift payments. So $45.60 plus $27.05 is $72.65. I am well under budget for my gifts for Christmas. So I may use that $41.23 to pay towards debt or something like that. I'm just not sure. Okay, so we have on miscellaneous the Duolingo 90.92 and 33.45, 124.37. We're doing so well on the miscellaneous expenses. Not. So there we are. I feel very good about the rest of this week. I pretty much have enough food to go for the rest of December. So I don't feel like I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store. If I do, it's gonna be like buying a gallon of milk or something like that. But I pretty much have everything I need for the rest of the month. I mean, like I said, it's only 4.5 days worth and everything. So looking good on that end right there. Okay, then let's go ahead and talk about some of the income the miscellaneous income that came in. I transferred money from my emergency fund to pay for the plumber. I also transferred money from my gift sinking fund to cover all the gifts for Christmas. And then I also did an additional transfer from my home or house fund sinking fund, and that was to pay for the homeowners association and the trails association fees that are due January 1st. And I did not get the notice until right before Christmas for both of them that they were due. Good news is that the homeowners association finally realizes I'm the owner of the house a year after I became the owner of the house, but that's okay. So that is what I did. And on top of that, on the business credit card, I had some points that I could transfer as credit to the credit card. So that's an additional $9.32 that came in. So total for this week was $1,631.94 of income. And then total so far for the month, and this includes, like I said, the $4,128 includes money I already transferred from the house fund to pay for the property taxes. So total 5, 7, 60, 15 so far in additional income. Again, probably about $130 of that was all stuff that I had as rebates or some type of miscellaneous income that came in. The rest of it, the almost $5,500, all came from sinking funds that I've been saving, putting money into for the entire year, every month for the entire year. So it looks like a lot, but it's not a lot because I've been putting that money away to pay for all of this stuff. Okay, home security, that came, so $40.15, and water $52.73. I am going to go ahead and figure out how much. Actually, I'm going to wait till the end of the month because I may actually put some more. But currently right now I'm looking at like $500, maybe almost $700 that I paid extra towards debt this month. Again, I will have to go back and figure that out. But one thing, Netflix, these are wrong. $12.98, and Apple One was $40.61. And I have one for $98. I am going to add in the $188.46 that I transferred to the Summer Bills Sinking Fund. So there we go. And then we also had the home security loan payment also come out as well. I still have the emergency fund, and that's it as far as bills go. Crafts, we have $97.76 that we've already paid for, so I'm going to add in the $6.77. Entertainment is staying where it's at. Household, $81.72 previously. And I am adding in $16.18 for the soil and painter's tape, and then $710. So that is a grand total, $710 for the plumber. So that is a grand total of $807.90. A little over budget, but that's okay. When you think about it, it's only $807.90 over budget, so $707 over budget, so I mean, it's okay. Way over budget on personal things, $34.64. Okay, and restaurants, we are still under budget for that. So that is the check-in. I am going to go back and do some things. So let's see. We need to include on the 21st, Amazon. And I've already transferred this money over, and USPS. Oops. And then, oh, the plumber. Nope, that came from, HOA, and that is house, HOA, and it was 3. Okay, and I've scheduled all of those to be transferred out and everything so far. So I'm not going to update this section until the end of the month. So that will be in next Friday's video when I do a wrap up of December. And the same goes for savings tracker. Things have changed. Money has been transferred around because I get more interest rate on the money market, so I'd rather have the larger amount between the emergency fund and the money market to be in the money market so I can get more interest, and then just have $1,000 just saved in the emergency fund, and that's it for right now. And like I said, I've paid this amount right here, and technically that amount, and I've paid extra. So I'm going to update that in next week's video as well. I'm going to add in the additional business expenses that came through. $22. Okay, and that is it. Okay, so this was a little bit longer of a check-in just because there was a lot of stuff that went on. So it is, you know, end of the year, things are end of the month, end of the year, everything is changing and all of that type of stuff. So that is where we are at right now. I am feeling okay because I've been able to pay stuff towards debt. I am paying some of the end of the year bills that need to happen. And the unfortunate thing was the plumber that came out last week, but I wanted another working toilet. So, and I was trying to hold out on changing out the toilets until I actually saved up on putting LVP throughout the entire house, because I know when I do that, I'm gonna have to have the toilet picked up and all of that type of stuff. So I was trying to wait to do all of that until the plumber could, you know, I could do that with the plumber and everything. And yeah, the toilet had other ideas. So love having the toilet. I don't know how big the tank is, but I think it's a much less, you know, it's not a 5-gallon tank. I think it's a lot less, and because I think that's the way that they're made now. And I mean, it is a nice toilet and everything. And yeah, so I will be, you know, that's what emergency funds are for. I probably could have pulled it out of some other of my sinking funds and everything, but I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to transfer the money over. I have it in savings. Again, not necessarily what my emergency fund is technically set up for. It is technically set up for if I ever lose my job, I'll be able to pay the bills and all of that, but I'm okay with pulling $710 out of there. I can make that up. I mean, it's going to take 7 months for me to make that up, but with the amount that I'm putting in. But again, I'm trying to pay off debt, but I am at least putting $100 every single month into my emergency fund and all of that. And eventually, when I don't have debt to pay and everything, that all of that will work out. So again, December is looking good. I am so happy that I was able to put enough money into gifts where I have a little bit extra that I may be able to just pay an additional $41 at the end of the year. I don't know, we'll see how it ends and all of that. And I hope that you guys will check back in on tomorrow's video where it's I think I title it 2024 Budget 2.0, because it really is where I went back and reassessed sinking funds, business expenses, all of that type of stuff, and really was like trying to focus on how I'm going to change and rework some of my accounts and all of this type of stuff. And then I kind of do a walkthrough on that debt payoff tracker. And I've been using Undeadit for that, but I always forget to go onto the website and log in and do all of that. So I just was like, I think if I have a Google Sheet where I'm able to pull it up on my phone, that I can, you know, have a little bit more access to it. Plus, I am really going to be concentrated on next year on doing daily, weekly, monthly check-ins on everything and just trying to reassess not just budget and finances and all of that, but my life in general, and trying to get back to where I need to, you know, kind of focus on myself a little bit. But yeah, it's still focusing on myself. I have the luxury of being kind of selfish a little bit since I have no kids. It's just the cats and me, so I have that little bit of a luxury. So I'm looking forward to 2024 and bringing you guys along with me on my debt-free journey and kind of on my budgeting and all of that type of stuff. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful new year. If you don't check back in until next time, thank you everybody and have a wonderful day. Bye everybody.